What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for waiting. We now have Team NMS versus Team 25 finally about to be underway. We had a situation with figuring out subs and all of that. So we thank you so much for your patience, for tuning in now for the game. We do have both teams in the lobby ready to go. Right now, the current situation is that due to the substitution and because we do have a higher ranked players substituting in for Team 25, as of right now, we have chosen to give Team NMS the first win of their two games today. So they are in the lead between these two game match today. So they have 2 points under their belt with for Team NMS and Team 25 having one loss. But they are going to be playing their second game right now today. And we'll see how it goes here. We got our substitutes. We got Smallest Pig from Six Piglets, and we got Derp as well from I believe Team No Wind No Sleep. So it might be also Six Piglets. I think I'm mixing up my players. I apologize. But we are thankful once again to our community for being understanding, Christ-like. I love it. And showing mercy to the team here so that they can still play their game instead of having to forfeit both here. Chester. Sorry, we're just giving some rules out here. All right, we're just waiting for these two teams. We got a lot of banter going on back and forth here, some friendly banter. But thank you once again so much, everyone, for waiting patiently for these games to start. For the game to start today. Appreciate it very much. All right, let's get some music in here while we wait for this thing to start, yo. How are for the viewers at home? How you guys doing today? How you guys doing today? Let me know what's up. Doing well, nice, great to hear. No, I'm doing not so bad myself. My arms are killing from my workout today. I think I pulled a muscle as I was throwing some punches today. So I definitely pulled something like right here. So my muscles be kind of brutal. All right, so I think we got both teams. We had a team member unable to even make it into the Discord chat. So once again, it is what it is. But we got all the teams ready to go, so we're just organizing the order here for the team and their choosing order. What gym do I go to? Sorry, I just saw that comment. I go to a boxing gym. So I am back to training in the boxing gym, which is really good. I think I threw my jabs a little too hard, and then I might have like pulled that muscle just by doing that motion. So that's definitely what it is. Which boxing gym? I will let you know in DMs. I'll let you know in DMs. And then yeah, but thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you send the link to others who have not reached out and stuff like that. All right. So once again, because of the sub here, Smallest Pig being diamond when Team 2-5 was normally a silver average ranked team, we have agreed to give them the first loss out of their 2 games today, meaning Team NMS is leading today with 1 win under their belt due to the substitute situation, and we are about to head right into our game here. Good luck, have fun! So let's bring up Team 2-5. And then we got Team NMS. Alright, make your predictions, channel points. We're gonna... I really have to overhaul our channel point system. I need to give some better rewards. TFT's fun. I think, honestly, if you don't like TFT or you're kind of scared to go into TFT, I highly suggest trying Hyper Roll. Hyper Roll is just like a very low commitment TFT match, right? So I think that's a really good way to get into it. Alright, so the bans that we have right now, we have Fiddlesticks ban, Zed ban, and then we have a Heimer ban. We got a Yasuo ban, we got our Vel'Koz ban. We're looking for our last ban here. Actually, I feel like this music is kind of fitting for our bans here. We have a Diana ban, which is probably a targeted ban. Not sure against who, but they're all mid heroes, which means I think they're target banning Erderp, from what it looks like. Because I know Erderp is a mid player, so they might be target banning Erderp as a result. From what I've been told, Smallest Pig is going either top or jungle, and it looks like he might be going jungle if they don't swap here. So Smallest Pig is going jungle. And we're gonna see what NMS picks here. Let's get instrumentals. And then we got Viego. And as well, we also have Ashe or Jinx. I personally prefer Jinx. I think Ashe is a good pick for CC, but overall, I do think Jinx... I think Jinx is a better carry in the late game. Ashe is really hard to kind of rev up the engine. You kind of depend on your other teammates, but maybe that's just me. That's my opinion on it, for sure. I do think Jinx is a stronger pick, though. Shaco is going to be the pick for Dynamo. So I'm confused. Is that Shaco jungle? Is that... This is a very interesting... Or is that Shaco support? Very interesting. Very interesting picks, I must say. Sedge top. Yeah, that might be true, Jay-Z. That might be true. That definitely could be a Sedge top. I haven't seen... Is Sedge top back? Because I haven't seen Sedge top in a very long time. Or I don't even think it was really a thing most of the time. We have our next set of bans here, so they are now going to be target banning probably ADC, as we do have mid, jungle, and top selected for Team 2-5. As for Team NMS, we got Viego jungle, Jinx, and we got their ADC and support. They are going to probably be target banning mid lane. So let's see what's going to be happening here. We got Akali being banned against NMS, and we're looking to see if it's going to be a second ADC ban here.
Hey, never pick a fight you can't.
And it's going to be a set ban. Set support is annoying as well, so I think that's a good ban. And we do have an Aatrox ban coming out from Team 2-5. Going for the top ban there. So let's see what Heisel picks here. For the mid lane, it's going to be Azir. We have not seen an Azir. I don't think we've seen an Azir yet with all the league tournaments we've run so far, which is interesting. We're going to see an Aphelios pick. And for the support, who are we going to get? Going to be the Nautilus for the nice big ol' hooks with the hitboxes that don't make sense. For those that play League, I know if you've ever faced a Nautilus, we all know how messed up that hitbox is on that hook, where it hooks you when it shouldn't have hooked you. Love it. And Hyun is picking the top lane champion now. Here we go. And it's going to be Son Wukong in the top lane for Team NMS. So looking at these two teams here, Sejuani top lane, Shaco jungle, Syndra mid, Aphelios ADC, and Nautilus support. I think that's pretty well-rounded as long as Aphelios gets that engine revved up. I think Team 2-5 has, the whole kind of game plan from early to late game covered. Shaco in the early game, and then we move on into the mid game with Sejuani, and then into the late game with Aphelios. So I think this is a really good, balanced team overall. As for Team NMS, we're looking at a very, mid-game, end-game focused team. I don't think... As Viego does take a little bit to come online. Jinx definitely takes a while to come online. Wukong can have a strong early game depending on the matchup, but I'm not sure how Wukong does personally against Sejuani, so we will have to see that play out. But that's all speculation. Make sure your votes are in the chat for predictions. Who do you think will win, Team 2-5 or Team NMS? Predictions looking fairly even overall, so make sure your votes are in, make sure your channel points are in, and if you have any suggestions for what we should be doing for our channel points and our redemptions, we do need an overhaul on our redemptions, let us know so that we can set that up for you, because what's the point of doing these bets if you don't know what to do with it. So let us know. But we do have 2 minutes left on that spectator delay. Let's take a look at the tournament bracket as well as the schedule while we wait. Looking at the schedule here, today's game, once again, we were supposed to have 2 games, but due to the substitution here, we did have to have Team 2-5 forfeit one of the matches with the substitution here. And so as a result, we are going to have Team NMS leading once again with 1 win so far for today. So this is the second game that they are currently going to be playing for. This Saturday and Sunday, we will have, of course, a full set of 4 games or 4 matches. We have 2-5 against Opars at 5 o'clock, and then we have 6 Piglets against Black Sheep at 8 o'clock on Saturday, July 17th. And on Sunday, July 18th, we got No Win, No Sleep versus Team 2-5 at 5 o'clock. And then we got Team NMS versus Opars at 8 o'clock. And so make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be a great, great time. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you tune in for that. As for the current standings in our round robin tournament, we got Mikhail and his Opars at 2 wins, 2 losses for a total of 4 points. Black Sheep with 4 losses. And we have Team NMS with 1 win so far, playing for their second game right now against Team 2-5. No Win, No Sleep winning their 2 matches, and 6 Piglets also winning their 2 matches against the opposing team. And they will be playing their next matches this upcoming weekend. So make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be a great, great time. And hopefully, once again, you all are having a great, wonderful day. Want to make sure you're having a good time. I know it was raining a little bit earlier, but it did kind of stop overall right now. And I believe it's going to rain overnight instead. And I guess we'll have to see what's going to happen overall. Who knows? Weather is chaotic. And as myself shared on our podcast previously, that's the way I know. That's one of the reasons why I believe in God. You know what I mean? Because God's in control. So, our game is starting here as we jump into the game. Once again, we have Team NMS on the red side and Team 2-5 on the blue side here. And here we go. Let's take a look at the mastery levels as well. We actually have Dynamo at level 7 mastery on the Shaco, level 7 mastery on Jinx with 594,000 points. So pressure's on you, Lunaria. Kwangu at level 6 on Viego, level 6 on Azir for Heizel, and level 5 on Wukong for Hyun. So definitely Team NMS looking to pick champions they definitely know how to play. While we do have the locked mastery for Syndra and Nautilus for Team 2-5, we do have conviction with level 7 on Aphelios and level 7 on Shaco for Dynamo, like I said earlier. And we have the level 4 Sejuani, but this could be kind of a lie almost, mainly because Sejuani is played in the jungle. So who knows? If that's played in the jungle, you can't really say, what's going to happen there. So maybe that level 4 mastery is just from jungling. Or who knows, maybe it's actually in the top lane. We're going to find out here today. The game is now underway. Let me organize these lists here according to our order. And the teams are now off, leaving the summoner platforms there. And we have both teams heading towards bot side. We may see an invade here from both teams. Let's see if we're going to see a counter invade. We do see them going closer towards the Dragon Pit, while we do have Team 2-5 going more so towards the mid lane entrance there. Stacked up there, which means Conviction should be able to see this coming if he stands in the brush. How long are they going to wait till they go into engage here? We're getting a ping from Dynamo to help for the red buff.
Minions have spawned.
We're at the minute point here. The top laner is not going back. Oh, they're not invading. They're just playing it safe. So we should see the top laner heading back there, or else they're going to be very late for the lane. We do already have Smallest Pig in the top lane, just waiting on Sejuani. So lots, looks like no eventful thing happening in the first minute and a half. And we begin. And actually, Wukong's in the mid lane against Syndra, and Azir is heading to the top lane. That is interesting. That is definitely interesting. I mean, Wukong does have a gap closer, which may be able to deal with the Syndra, with the Azir being able to poke out the Sejuani in the top lane for sure with the range advantage. So we'll find out what's going to be happening here. Oh, don't want to miss that CS conviction. Almost missing that CS there, but getting it just in time. And we do have Lidnaria using those rockets to harass Conviction from farming any further. And it looks like Hyun is going to go for it. Derp pushing the Q further back, thinking that Hyun was going to back off, but Hyun did not. Hyun pushing on forward and definitely leading the advantage there. But Corruption Potion putting in work right now, getting another hit and another Q. But Hyun's going in, doing some good damage there. Oh, and the Ignite, and is going to pop the Flash there. Flash for Ignite, I think that's definitely worth it. And that's going to put Hyun ahead, with Derp having to play it much safer now, seeing that Hyun does have Flash still to engage on this. If Hyun dodges that stun from Derp, he might be able to get the kill here. But that Corrupting Potion is doing a lot of work. Smallest King going in to engage. Dynamo's here for the gank, and I don't think Heisel knows. But is Heisel able to get the kill? Right, and Smallest Pig is going to get it just barely. I think he'll have at 100 HP. Dynamo coming in clutch for that gank. Heisel did very well trying to get that kill there. And is going to TP back into the top lane. Is actually going to engage onto Smallest Pig for a little bit. Because Smallest Pig did not go back. And so we'll see if Smallest Pig goes back there. But I think Heisel is going to want to push this lane. But wow, that's Sejuani. He's already back at half health using that Corrupting Potion. And we're going to see another gank in the top lane by Dynamo. Good dodge by Heisel there. Dodging that Jack in the Box, no problem. Really well played by Heisel, playing it safe in the top lane. But this is going to be really good information for Team NMS there. That means bot lane is actually clear. Mid lane should be careful there. Hyun should know that Dynamo is on his way mid for a gank. And Hyun is going to back off there, and Kwangu is looking for a gank in the mid lane or the bot lane soon after getting Scuttle. Both teams looking really good so far. Once again, just the only gold lead difference is literally that one kill in the top lane. So still, if we can get a fight going for Team NMS, they should be able to push back with the lead there. But looking at this lead right now, if assuming Lunaria gets that lead. Oh, no, canceling the dash with the stun. Hyun getting a little bit too antsy there. Gotta wait for that stun to come out before you jump on. CS looking relatively even in the bot lane there. Oh, I should switch these two. In the top lane, definitely Heisel with the lead. 35 CS to 17. Being the ranged harass that they have. Dynamo is there, is going to get the slow there, unable to get the kill on Lunaria. Alright, Derp has went back, which means Hyun should be able to push this tower there for free. Dynamo did also go back, so if he pushes that tower, he might be able to get turret plating, but he doesn't know that. So we are going to back off there. Let me clear this scoreboard here so we can see a little bit more of the action. We have Kwanggu with Viego inside the jungle on blue side. Any gold taken away is always a plus. And they are going to hit level 5 here. They might be setting up for Dragon soon, seeing that Dynamo is in the bot side. Smallest Pig getting the knock up on Heizel here, and Heizel's trying to respond back, but Smallest Pig's so tanky. Sejuani with that tankiness is going to start being able to tank a little bit longer on those trades. And longer trades, usually Azir is going to lose out in the early game there. And that's going to be the engagement Smallest Pig. And Heizel is going to get out, but looking low on mana though. I think Kwanggu just barely able to keep his red. Let's take a look. Did he get that red? Yeah. Oh, sorry. The blue buff there. Yes, he did. The Dynamo unable to steal that blue buff there, but that's alright. He is able to make it back. Dynamo setting up for Dragon here. No. Oh, no, not setting up for Dragon. Going for red buff instead. And we are going to see a gank in the mid lane. Kwanggu just has to commit. But no committing. Gonna get... There's going to be the flash and the knock up and the ignite there. And the stun. And that's going to be the kill for Hyun there. And that's going to be the teleport from Smallest Pig. And gonna take so much damage for that. Oh my goodness. And he might actually die for this. And that's going to be the skill steals for Kwanggu and the HP regen. Smallest Pig using the teleport to try to support, which means Heizel is going to get some free farm in the top lane. That's going to allow Team NMS to push on forward, leading with a 1k gold lead between these two teams. Bot lane still looking relatively even. Both ADCs still have their potions. They still haven't went back to buy items either. We are approaching the 10-minute mark with 72 CS and 66 respectively. And that's going to be the engage onto Heizel, but Heizel able to get out in time because he is going to see Dynamo in that brush there. And Smallest Pig trying to harass back, but we do have Kwanggu in the top lane as well, coming in for a late gank. And Heizel's going to knock back, and Smallest Pig is going to have to flash out there. That was a really good knockback from Heizel there, pushing back Smallest Pig, forcing him to use the flash there. And Joseph, the big Kwanggu fan in chat. And we're going to see a gank from Kwanggu here. Stun onto Erderp. Erderp looking so low right now. Are they going to finish it? Yes, that ult is going to finish it from Kwanggu. And that pushed them into the lead. 3-1. Viego looking real strong right now in the hands of Kwanggu. And that's going to be the knockoff from Smallest Pig. And once again, unable to follow. Heizel just getting out so easily with the soldier setups there. And looks like they are going to ping Dragon. 4-man Dragon is going to be free. But I think Dynamo is trying to respond to this right now. And there goes Dragon! Good steal by Dynamo, and he's gonna try to take someone with him, but unable to do so. But that Dragon steal is actually gonna have help keep him in check, even losing the 300 gold there, because that's gonna be gold for everybody with the ultimate cooldown. And that's an engage from Ruska in the bot lane. AOG Neo has to commit here, and there you go. That's the knock-up, and that's gonna be the ult from Conviction coming in. Lunaria looking so low, but Kwanggu here to help. Look at all those boomerangs and to Ruka. Look at the damage coming from Conviction. Oh, no! Conviction doing so much damage! That was insane! That was easily a 2v1, and I think Smallest Pig almost taking out Heisel here in the top lane as well. And Dynamo's gonna try to go for the Lunario kill here, and he is gonna get it with the blue smite. Kwanggu unable to stop him from doing so, and that's gonna still help kind of fight back for Team 2-5. They're not out of it just yet. There it is. All right. So, absolutely crazy team fight there. Conviction knows how to play Aphelios, I must say. Setting up all those boomerangs is not easy. Knowing how to set up those boomerangs is absolutely a difficult feat to do. So, I'm actually surprised. Conviction actually took a Ruska completely by himself. And mind you, that was a fight with no items. No items at all for both of those ADCs there. And their items are looking pretty much identical. But Lunaria going for the Cloak of Agility, while Conviction is going for the Berserker's Greaves instead. We are going to get a ping into Rift Herald there, and Smallest Pig is going to try to do some more damage against Heisel, is going to get the stun, forcing him to back out. Kwanggu looking to steal some more jungle camps in blue side jungle there. And otherwise, looks like all lanes are now kind of resetting back to their neutral positions here. Most of the kills have went towards Hyun and Kwanggu for Team NMS, so as long as they keep ahead, they are leading once again with their mythic items already, both of them buying a Divine Sunder, which means their sustain is still going to be through the roof. We should be able to see some healing reduction items soon for Team 2-5. And Kwanggu is going to see Smallest Pig here out of position, and he's going to engage on this fight. And Smallest Pig is going to dash out, but Dynamo, it wants to go in on this and is going to get the slow onto Hyun though, but unable to do anything else. Are we going to see a 3-man fight here? They are going to get pinged out, and the enemy is also going to get pinged out here. And that's going to be the engage onto Hyun, but Dynamo is going to have to ult out there, and that's going to be the kill by Hyun. Going a little bit too deep there. And Kwanggu, oh my goodness, look at that damage and sustain from Kwanggu there. But that slow might be able to do it! He's looking so low, but Hyun coming back in to save him, and he's gonna die for it! Kwanggu just at a little bit over 200 HP there, and Lunaria sending the ult, almost killing Smallest Pig with that impact, but not doing quite enough. And that's gonna be a 1-for-1. But I think overall a good trade, seeing that we did have the kill. But AOG Neo is going to engage onto Lunaria, ulting Lunaria down, ignite onto Lunaria, Ruska ulting on Conviction. Conviction is going to go down, and that speed up is going to get Lunaria out free. That ignite from Ruska, I think that was a statement. Ruska definitely did not have to ignite there, but that was a statement. She's like, nah, I don't need this ignite spell anymore, so I'm going to use it on you to make a statement. And I think it worked. I think it definitely worked. That is it's like, oh yeah, I have 3 minutes that I don't need this ignite for. So that's something. So Ruska and Lunaria coming out ahead in that fight. Conviction taking so much damage from Leona's passives. So much damage, especially with the quick auto attacks from Jinx as well. Unable to respond in time. Now Heisel's looking at a pretty 20 CS lead, still a decent hefty lead. And we are looking at a mid lane. Should be relatively even in gold. 74 CS to 93, but 4 kills to 1. While for Kwanggu, leading 2 kills to 0 with 120 CS as well. And that's gonna be the stun onto Heisel, and Smallest Pig wants to still engage. Isn't able to get him into turret range. And Heisel might die for this here with the dash. Is going to flash out, but Smallest Pig following in with the flash. And that's going to be the kill. Looks like both teams are trying to set up for Dragon here. They do know Smallest Pig is in the top lane. Should be told that Smallest Pig does not have a teleport. So we may be able to see a regular 4v4 fight here. And we are going to see Dynamo jumping in here. Ruzicon unable to get the stun. Well, it looks like Dynamo's going for the Dragon while Team NMS is going to go for the kills. That's going to be the kill on Nautilus. Conviction looking really low. Can Kwanggu get a stun here? And that's exactly what I'm talking about! How did that hook hit? That hook should not have hit, in my opinion. That hitbox is insanely huge. That hitbox is huge! But that's going to put them in the lead there. They're going to push into this mid lane here. And that's going to be the engagement from Smallest Pig getting the knockoff on Heisel, but Heisel getting away with the soldiers there. Looking pretty good here. An engage by Kwanggu, stun onto Smallest, stun by Ruska. Oh, taking a little bit of turret damage, but is able to flash out, just barely surviving. I think Dynamo wants it. Dynamo wants it, isn't able to get it there. Dynamo a little too... Oh my goodness, Dynamo's going to go down for that, getting punished, but Heisel's also going to go down for that. AOG Neo picking off with his hook, very well played. Going for 1-for-1 there. Good stun by Dirt, but taking 2 tower hits is going to put him under half health there. Got to be very careful, but it looks like mid turret is going to go down, and Team 2-5 is going to be able to get some money back here. Take out the turret, but Conviction is going to go down. That's going to be the steal from Kwanggu. Turret is going to go down. Dirt focusing on the turret, which I think is the right call. I've never actually seen Viego with the Philios, but that knockup is going to kill Derp there, and it looks like AOG Neo is also going to go down, and now Kwanggu with 5 kills, and Hyun with 6, leading very heavily. Team NMS pulling ahead even further as these fights go longer and longer. Mid turret is going to go down, and as for the dragons there, we do have 2 dragons for Team 2-5. And Kwanggu's gonna take it there, and I don't think you're gonna be able to do anything there. But yeah, we're gonna see Kwanggu getting protected by Ruzka and Lunaria playing very well. So now let's see how Team 2-5 can respond to this. We got to see some good kills there. I think Smallest Pig is going to try to farm up here. It does have a Frostfire Gauntlet there. We see Aphelios going for the Kraken Slayer, most likely against the Ruzka and the Kwanggu. And we do have the Andres for Heisel and a Giant's Slayer as well for Lunaria. It looks like they're just kind of copying each other's builds almost, you know? At least for the ADCs anyway. We're looking to get Rift Herald for Team 2-5 here. But they are going to get pinged out. They do have to back off there because it's way too risky. And the wards are going to be spotted by Dynamo here. And they are going to ping Rift Herald. But Rift Herald despawns because Baron is spawning. The Queen is spawning instead. So Baron Nashor now spawning, unable to get that Rift Herald. That would have been very clutch for Team 2-5. But Conviction is going to be able to take the bot turret there, getting him a little bit more gold to kind of catch up there. Honestly, not doing bad in terms of CFs, just getting picked off is the hard part there. And that's going to be the Ignite from Dynamo, and that might do it! And there it is, Smallest Pig with the flash and the ult. It's going to kill Kwanggu there. Kwanggu coming out of position there, and Heisel's going to get picked off as well. And Hyun might get picked off here. 1v3 is not good, even though you might be 5 kills ahead. So he is going to flash it back out there. But we do have AOG Neo coming in from the side. Going to get the hook and the root here. Going to get the stun. And that's going to be the Ignite. And that should be a dead Hyun. And that's going to put Team 2-5 back in the game. Minions are there. They're able to push this mid lane in. They want that second turret down. And they're gonna be able to get it. The team is just now responding. Respawning, sorry, not responding. And Ocean Drake is up in 20 seconds. And they are going to now reposition here. Smallest Pig does have teleport, so probably is going to push bot lane and then TP in if required. They are going to spot each other here. Is going to get the stun onto Kwanggu, and they are engaging hard. The Root and Kwanggu is going to have to back off there. Taking a lot of damage from that. And they're going to be stealing the blue buff here. Most likely giving it to Derp. And Derp is definitely going to take that. And there it is. Blue buff for Derp is going to push them ahead. They're going to take Ocean Drake here, pushing their third dragon. While Smallest Pig is pushing top. This is exactly what Team 2-5 wants to do. Putting pressure in the top lane while taking objectives as required. There goes Ocean Drake. And Smallest Pig looking to take out the top turret very shortly. But they are 5-man rotating towards the top lane. So Smallest Pig is going to recall now to play it safe. And there we have it. So now we're back into kind of a neutral position, and Team 2-5 catching up now. 35k gold to 37k. 2k gold difference is honestly not too bad. It does put Team NMS just a little bit ahead, but that the kills are evenly distributed on the side of Team 2-5. So they should be able to catch up here. Kwanggu trying to engage onto Derp here. Is going to get the stun here. And is going to get stunned with the ult there. AOG Neil flashing in to block it. And that's going to be well played by AOG Neil. Doing flash aggressively to protect your carries there. Big props to AOG Neil for doing that. So it looks like Team NMS are starting to split up now. They want objectives. All jungle camps are pretty much clear. Nothing has respawned yet. So it's all about figuring out the pacing of the game and the objectives here. Baron is up. Red buff is coming up for the side of Team Blue. Team 2-5, so is going to take the red buff there. On red side, we do have the buff spawning in much later. So we should see a push in the top lane because that turret is almost going down. And we should see a Baron fight shortly unless they are going to wait for Ocean Drake. We are going to see a ping. Their Dynamo is not with them. So this would be a 4v5 if they engage on this. He's going to get a 2-man stun. Kwanggu's going to E out. And that's going to be the Azir turret setting up in the mid lane, stopping them from pushing a little bit further. But they need to figure this out. I think Team NMS is trying to figure out how they want to do this. How they want to engage or figure out how they want to get their pacing back, because the momentum is definitely on Team 2-5. And as I talk about that, Smallest Pig going on Ruska. And Ruska is going to quickly go down. And that's going to be the kill on Heisel here. Oh, no, is going to be able to stopwatch there, but is also going to go down. The ult from Lunaria from top lane. And that was unfortunate timing there. As I talk about momentum, this is definitely momentum favoring Team 2-5. Being able to turn the tides. And so now it looks like they are going to want to push in the bot lane. We do have Ocean Drake spawning in a minute 40. So they do want to take that objective so that they get the Ocean Soul. And we're going to see if Team NMS can respond to that. We don't want Ocean Soul happening. But Hyun's going to get hit. Derp is going to stopwatch there. And is that going to be a kill? And there's the second ult from Hyun. That is going to be the kill. And Conviction is looking low. But look at that damage from Conviction. Flashing in aggressively. But no flash means he's going to go down. And Kwanggu is going to steal his skills. And is going to try to engage on this. And they are. Lunaria taking out AOG Neil. And Kwanggu now has a hook to work with. And there it is. That's exactly the fight that Team NMS needed for them to push back their momentum. And that's going to be the mid tier 2 turret balancing it out here. Another 10 seconds before they respawn. They should be able to do some good damage on this this inhibitor turret. The engage by Smallest Pig onto Lunaria. Look at that peel! That Azir wall is like, nah, you don't get to kill my ADC right now. But they are going to have to back off here. The Ocean Drake is spawning in 30 seconds. Has Team NMS misspiked this game? Yes, they have misspiked this game. But not because they wanted to, but because they got surprised and they didn't smite in time. And that's going to be the kill there. And those are going to be 2 kills as well. And that's going to be Team 2-5. This is constantly momentum pushing back and forth. But this is going to be Ocean Soul for Team 2-5, which is a huge buff. And Ocean Soul is going to be insane. They're going to be healing so much and have insane amounts of sustain, healing mana and health every time they hit an enemy. Crazy. They're looking to set up for Baron here. It is warded by NMS, so they are going to be able to see this here. It looks like they are going to engage on it. They do see it. They're trying to figure out how they want to respond to this. Smallest Pig so tanky on that Sejuani. Wow. That's going to be a lot of damage there. But it looks like Lunario trying to go in for it. But Derp so strong there. Going to get the stun onto Lunario. Lunario is going to go down. Smallest Pig is going to go down for it as well. Still getting rooted. But are they going to engage on this? Yes, they are! And they're going to fruit into it. And that's going to be a miss smite from Team 2-5. NMS stealing the Baron buff there. And this is going to be a kill onto Heizel, though. Ruzica is going to go down. Kwangu's going to go down. And Ruzica, although they steal the Baron, looks like they're going to die with it. And that's going to be no Baron buff for Team 2-5. But coming out ahead in that team fight, that fruit separation was kind of rough. And look at this sustain and healing that that this team has. $47.5k gold to 48.3, and the number of kills is now favoring Team 2-5. They're gonna take out mid inhibitor there, and top tier 2 turret is gonna go down. And now NMS is trying to respond to this all together here. And there it is. Elder Drake spawning in 4 minutes. Baron spawning in 5 minutes. I think if Team 2-5 gets that Elder Dragon, that is going to be GG on the side of Team 2-5. They're going to be able to win it out. So NMS wanting to do, it's going to have to do their best to push out and stop Team 2-5 from getting the Elder Dragon. Let's take a look at the items because we haven't looked at it in a while. Look at that CSing from both teams. Absolutely phenomenal. Lunario with 263 at the 30-minute mark, which is really close to 300. That's really well played. So we should see Lunaria, as long as Lunaria stays out of the engaging range, then we should see some comebacks here. But Ruzica is gonna get caught out of position here. But Hyun coming in to respond here, but the whole team is there. It's going to be a 5v4 because Dynamo's not there, so they are going to back off here. Lunaria just needs to play it safe. I believe she does have enough damage to do some good here in the next team fight. So So it's only a matter of time and positioning. We'll see. Will Team 2-5 be able to get the engage to win the game? Or will Team NMS be able to push back with a strong team fight to kind of bring the momentum back on their favor? Look at the Team Gold now. It is evening out. 6 turrets to 4. This is definitely, right now, momentum is on Team 2-5 side. So in this situation here, we have Lunaria and Bruiser just kind of waiting here for the minions to push. They're afraid to push out together right now because they may get out of position and jumped on. We do see a ping in the top lane with the bot lane duo in the top lane there. And they are going to back off now that Hyun is there. And look how much damage he takes from those jack-in-the-boxes. You can't get antsy, although you want to get the harass onto Smallest Pig. You can't get too antsy here. We're going to see the engage, but that's going to be a clone. And Hyun taking so much damage right now. And that's going to be the ignite onto Hyun. Hyun's looking super low. He is going to have to back off and heal up. But that's going to be the ult there. And Lunaria, gotta be careful! Oh my goodness, look at that damage, but is able to survive. Gonna get the stun onto Smallest Pig, and Smallest Pig gonna get caught out of position there, but is able to survive just in time. And that's gonna be the kill by Dynamo onto Lunaria, and Lunaria's dead. That's gonna be the pushback from Heisel there. Dynamo unable to jump back over that. But we do see the engagement of Heisel there, but the stun and hook from AOG Neo Indy is going to engage it, and that's going to be Hyun trying to go for it. But Smallest Pig coming in from the back with teleport from the ward, and the NMS looking unfortunate. They had such a good engage. They're unable to kill Smallest Pig. Super, super tanky there. And it looks like Kwanggu is going to go down here, and there he goes. That's going to be GG. Team 2-5 making a comeback and winning 25-19, pushing ahead. GG, well played. GG, well played. That's gonna push Team 2-5 to get their first win today. And so that's gonna put Team NMS at 1 win, 1 loss, and Team 2-5 at 1 win, 1 loss. So let me make those edits here, and I'll show you the standings one more time before we end the stream for today. GG, well played once again to both teams. That was a really, really close game. I think the closest game we've streamed so far, if I'm not mistaken. So that was really, really fun to cast. Really, really fun to watch as well. Hopefully you all agree with me on that. So let's take a look at the standings here. We got 1 win, 1 loss for Team NMS, putting them at 2 points. Oh, I forgot to change Team 2-5. They should also be at 2 points here. So that's going to be 2 points for Team 2-5 there. Team NMS also at 2 points as well, with currently technically in the lead would be No Win No Sleep and 6 Piglets with 2 wins, 0 losses, both at 4 points. So we'll see what is going to be happening in the future. Make sure you tune in for our games this Saturday and Sunday. If your teams are listed here, make sure you tune in for it. 2-5 and Oak Bars at 5 o'clock on Saturday. Piglets versus Black Sheep at 8 o'clock on Saturday. We have No Win No Sleep and 2-5 on 5 p.m. on Sunday. And NMS versus Oak Bars at 8 p.m. on Sunday. Those are the next few games coming in. I'll be streaming I will not be streaming tomorrow, most likely. Unless Steven wants to jump in, World's Chillest Kid wants to jump in and stream, because I will be busy tomorrow. So no stream tomorrow, but we do have our Friday Light Socials on Friday at 8:30, so we will be streaming that. So make sure you come join us for our Friday Light Socials. Well, otherwise, that is it from me today. We'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Peace out.